Okay, we got done with doing the home inspection, going through these pictures now. There's a cover shot of the front of the home. Cover shot there. And as you can see, we got some cracking and stuff going on the steps up front there. And some more cracking going on your sidewalk, going around the side there. Some more gaps and stuff. Just recommend getting those sealed up and keep the moisture out of that. And as you can see, as we come up on the porch there, we got loose soffit fascia hanging down there, gaps. Just get that nailed back up and keep the birds and bees and stuff out of it. And then we got cracking on our ceiling as well. Got gaps up there. Just get that closed up to keep the birds and bees and stuff out of that. And then we've got loose hand railing there. And this post right here is completely rusted off. As you can cover shot of the right side of the home there. And as we can see, we've got bird nests and stuff built up here. Definitely want to get that all closed up and keep the birds and stuff out of that. And we got loose fascia soft siding right here. We've got a big hole right there where birds and stuff can get up in there really easy. A little bit better shot right there. Just very loose. This piece right here is supposed to be all the way up against, nailed back against that to keep the birds and bees out of that. Loose siding, corners coming off of there. And I believe this railing was loose as well right there. And we around our windows there, the paint and caulk and everything is starting to fall off of that. Just get that scraped and caulk back over, keep the wood from deteriorating on that. So you can see the paint, everything's falling off up there on top.
Quite a bit of moisture damage there on top of that window too.
Yeah. And then we've got a horrible picture there, but that downspout down there, it's bent down there at the bottom. You want to just get that straightened out, get the water going down there. And then we're missing our siding up here. This siding's all blew off from here up. Right there, it's all blew off. So get that siding put back on, get that moisture away from the house. Some rusting and going on our downspout there. And we've got that spray foam that they've sprayed in there, close up the gaps and stuff, and that's it'll just deteriorate and want to get that pulled off and get that sealed up properly.
You'd rather see pre-mix mortar mix using those 3-point Texas stone.
Right. Another cover shot there. As you can see, we got a big damage. That's the cover shot on the left side of the home. And we've got missing siding up there again. Get that covered up. There's your electric panel box, and we've got our conduits pulled loose up there. We want to get that pulled back together and fix there. Keep the water moisture out of that.
We're also going to add in the report there questionable installation of that weatherhead as well.
And I did not see the manufacturer or the paper and everything's worn off on that. It's a nice cover shot or nice panel box. I didn't see any problem with it. It was a 100 amp wire coming into 100 amp breaker. All the wires, all the breakers all matched up. You've got room down here for a couple more breakers if you ever needed to add any more to that. And we've got some more spray foam down there to just get that pulled off and maybe put some silicone or something in there to close up the gaps and everything on that. And there's your gas meter. There's your shut off valve right there on the side there. If you turn that, what is it?
Like you're tightening it.
Like you're tightening it up. Whenever these holes line up, then your gas be off if you have a gas leak. Cover shot of the left side of the home there. And as you can see, you've got quite a bit of rusting on your guttering up there. And on the back side, you got trees growing in it. And again, we got loose siding. And some more all the way up through there. They had it caulked at one point in time, and all that stuff is pretty much old and falling off. So probably want to pull that back off and re-caulk that. Some more loose siding, corners there. Cover shot of the back side of the home. And it's a York AC unit. Did not see a date on it, and it's setting up on that table there, and it's kind of loose. So I want to get that reinforced and get that tightened up. Cover shot of the serial numbers and stuff. Like I said, did not see a date on it. And as you can see, you got trees growing in your gutter on the back side there, and quite rusty. And we'd like to see a handrail, 3 steps or more going up there. I believe any kind of steps need to deserve a handrail there. And you got quite a bit of flaking and stuff on your paint there. That just want to get that scraped and get that painted back over. And if we come over here to go into the access down to the crawl space, you got quite a bit of wood rot on that access cover back here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the steps they're kind of loose and a little iffy going down. Cover shot of the in the crawl space. Horrible picture there. There's a cover shot of your hot water here, and we're missing the cover panel on your wiring there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Rude 40 gallon. Now, I got it in the video. I don't think I took a picture of it. It's quite a bit of rusting down here at the very bottom, and then we've got rusting on top, and it looks like it was previous leaks on it. So I definitely want to get that checked out. Cover shot of the crawl space. Took several cover shots of that, and then that's where I believe that's right under here,
Mm-hmm.
where you could see that was at. And we've got open junction boxes. We've got open wires just sticking out everywhere down there.
Cool.
And we've got asbestos looking like tape on our ductwork,
Mm-hmm.
on most of our ductwork down there. Got old tube and knob wiring down there.
Yes, we have knob tube wiring, so I'm recommend further evaluation of that by an electrician. We also see this white line along the brick block here.
Mm-hmm.
It's an indication of moisture coming into that foundation. That's what they call efflorescence. It's salt deposits left behind by moisture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just your indication of where some of that water is getting into that crawl space and causing that moldy smell that we're smelling.
Mm-hmm.
There's your wire just sticking up out of the ground there. Just open wire there. And they're gonna have another cover shot. And this is the wall that he was talking about where it's all ate up. That's your front wall up there by the porch where it's ate up with termites and stuff.
This appears to be new wood here.
Yeah, that's the boards that were sistered onto.
They sistered some on up there.
So they've done some repairs there, but I think a lot more repairs are needed. So we're recommending further evaluation.
So they've got underneath there and scabbed some wood over those floor joists instead of replacing.
That's right. Yeah, and that's pretty common practice to scab over top of them. But there's still a lot more that needs to be done, and the work there does not have to be
practice
professional.
when there's a few boards that are shot, but when you're looking at a whole floor, that's not common practice. They rip up the floor and replace all floor.
Yeah. So is that like a reinforcement?
It is. It's basically replacing the joists that are every side of it.
Yeah.
But there's other joists that still need repair. There's some subfloor that needs repaired, and that front wall there needs some attention as well. So my final decision on all of that, as far as the structure goes, is further evaluation. Either it's a structural engineer or a foundation company to come in here and reevaluate that and give you a quote for what needs to be done and get a plan together for exactly what needs to be done to make this house back to right.
Mm-hmm.
And then your drain pipe going, you got a big hole in your for your toilet, your main sewer line going out. It's got a big hole rusted just right in. I mean, I got to stick my whole hand in the drain pipe. So that definitely needs repaired. Yeah, more open junction boxes, more open wires, just everywhere down there. More open wires, more open junction boxes. Then we'll come over here to the furnace. It's a temp star. I did not see a date on it, but it kicked right on. Nice, pretty blue flames on it. It run good. And then we come back outside on the outside, and as you can see, the roof we'll go get into the pictures here, but we've got a ceiling damage in here in the bathroom, but that roof is just pretty much shot. It's got shingles missing everywhere. It's just that was
definitely beyond its lifespan.
Yeah,
sure. So definitely want to do a defective item on that to repair, replace. Definitely that very minimum need to get a quote for what that roof's going to cost, so you know what that number is, and maybe talk to the homeowner, see if they can help you out with that. But at this point in time, that roof is long overdue to be replaced.
And also on that note, you have to remember that nobody's been up in the attic either, so they have no idea what the roof joists are and what the sheeting is or anything.
You betcha.
So before you could even evaluate the cost of an exterior roof, you can't even begin to start with the exterior. You have to start with the interior.
Yeah.
And the way that roof looks like, and by the damage that I've seen on the inside, you start talking about the exterior of the roof, you might as well forget it because you haven't seen the inside.
Yeah, you haven't seen the inside. Yeah. And I was trying to zoom in on this back part right where we're standing right here. I mean, you can just see shingles missing everywhere, shingles missing
Exactly.
throughout the whole roof.
Yeah.
And then we come into where the attic access closet is,
Mhm.
and as you can see, it's it's full. There's your attic access. As you can see, we couldn't even open the door to get into the attic. Then come into the bathroom. No water in that one. The stubborn was gone on it. Cover shot of the bottom there. The toilet flush, but it was very lazy. It was very slow going down, and this floor is all wet all the way around the toilet there.
Mhm.
Picture the filler tube there. That light, I could not find the light switch in that bathroom to turn that light on.
There's light there and above the sink. Neither one would come on.
Neither one of them would come on. Door handle missing. No power to the bathroom, to that outlet. And there's your ceiling stain in that bathroom.
Mhm.
Then we come into the back bedroom. Cover missing on the switch there. The door is missing on the closet. The hardware is gone on that door in that bedroom door. And then I could not test these two windows due to the stuff in front of it. Our smoke detector is missing. Had that put back on, and then we could not get to any outlets in that room either. There was none exposed that we could get to. And then we come into the laundry room, and this floor, that's that floor right there where it's very
Uneven, soft,
uneven,
and I think a little bit
squishy.
more damage there too.
And then definitely back here against this wall on the other side there, it's all falling down.
Mhm.
And then they've got the dryer and washer and dryer in there, but there's no ductwork going out for the dryer. So I don't know if they don't use the dryer or what, but there's nothing duct in there. And come into the kitchen. The refrigerator actually works. It's got the lights and everything come on. The water is reversed on and we've got an S trap down here and that we like to see a P trap. But if you have an S trap, they tend to suction the water out of the trap. We like to see a P trap on the drain there, and then our water is reversed, hot and cold reverse in the kitchen sink. Stove come right on. The oven came on, and then the light and the exhaust fan did not work on that. And we've got quite a bit of damage and stuff. And they've got tape up there. I'm not sure what's going on that hood there. We're missing a door, missing hardware on the cabinet. And then coming back here to this back door, it's got a big gap up top.
Definitely out of square.
Out of square. It's got, whenever it's closed, you can see daylight. You can see daylight all the way through there. And then this window is screwed shut. They used the
Metal curtain
rod to screw it shut there. They've got screws down here as well. So I assume that window doesn't work the best. And then we come into the center living room. And that's I've never seen that, where they had I guess oversized window, and they kept their ceiling back, or cut their ceiling back where they can open the window and stuff in that center living room.
Yeah, so I'm actually under the impression that this is kind of an artificial ceiling, or drop down a bit.
Why did they drop the ceilings in the house?
That's why I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Nobody knows, because nobody can get in the attic.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of people do it for heat, to help heat the room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The other reason is, if they had damage to the original ceiling, sometimes it's easier just to drop it down and do a new ceiling.
Right. Yeah, because I was planning on
Could have the old lath.
this whole ceiling out.
Yeah.
Just coming back to the original one.
You can't do anything until you get up in the attic and look. And apparently that's not going to happen. So.
Yeah. And I could not get to that window in the center living room that the boy's sleeping on there on the couch. I could not open that window.
Can we wake this guy up in here and get him to clean that closet out and get up in the attic?
You want to ask them? Absolutely.
Okay. Look, that's a key factor of part of the inspection.
Cover shot of the front room there.
Mm-hmm.
And your fireplace, and you can see you're missing quite a bit of on the hearth there. You're missing quite a few of the tiles there, and I could not open that. That door was stuck shut on that. So definitely before you fire it up, have a chimney sweep come out and check it out. And then we had squeaky floor as soon as you walked in the front door there. The floor's loose and squeaky there, and those are your pictures. And do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I guess since you weren't able to get that door off the fireplace, you weren't able to look inside.
That's right. Yeah. Most of those that have that style door and whatnot are no longer in use.
Yeah,
the chimneys usually don't have any kind of liners in them or anything. They're more decorative than anything. What some people will do is install like a natural gas ventless system in there, just so they can have the ambiance of the flames and whatnot. But as far as actually using it for wood or something like that, definitely have chimney sweep come out and reevaluate that whole thing. You're probably looking to do some repairs before you can use it for a fireplace.
Yeah. And then I saw